first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, what's going on? What's popping? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to AJ Lino, Mike. Shout out to June Sports, Soul Monger, Money Mitch. Danny P is in the building. Shout out to Steve O Baby. What's good? Shout out to Damien, monogamous player. Duke Alex is in the building. Shout out to Chris in the chat. Shout out to my dude Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Alexander. What's going on, Blastomatic? Shout out to Corey. Hakeem. Shout out to Riz Game. Was good. Pierre was popping. Wicked Scorpion was good. Bill Pert is in the building. Charisma Strategies. What's going on? Kelly Moore is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Kelly Moore. Who else we got up here? 360 Leaky Paws. Boxing. What's going on? E-Dub is in the building. Corey, what's up? What up? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the man right here, K-Zaggin 20. In the building. He says some guys are gonna have to admit how gullible and naive they've been. Sometimes you gotta get your feelings hurt to see the light. That's a fact. And shout out to K Zagging, because he always says her debit card works too. You feel me? And that's a fact. So today's topic, guys, we're gonna be talking about, why society has tricked guys into thinking that they must pay for everything when it comes to dealing with women, right? Now, this is the thing you got to understand, right? So what happens is guys are out here, tricking, simping, doing all this other extra shit, thinking that it's mandatory or that they have to pay or have money to fuck with women. You understand? And so what happens is this, right? Society has tricked guys into thinking they have to pay for everything when they deal with women because society has conditioned guys to think that their masculinity or their worthiness is tied to money. You understand? So if you make this amount of money, then you're worth more. You're a high value man. Remember, you got to have 6 figures and then you're a high value man. You hear the red pill, men have to build their value. You got to get your money up, all this other shit, right? So it's all tied to you being a man, you being masculine, you being this guy that can provide and protect and all that other bullshit, right? Now, there is nothing wrong with taking a woman out and paying for her. There's nothing wrong with having a girlfriend, having a wife and paying and all this other stuff, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? If that's what you actually want to do. But see, you doing it has to be you just doing it because that's what you feel like doing versus you doing it because you feel like you have to do it because you're the man. You understand what I'm saying? That's 2 different things. So one situation, you're doing it because, society told you, your friends are telling you, man, you got to pay. You got to make sure that you're providing all this money and all this other stuff. So you believe that it is mandatory for you to do this, right? And then there's another side of it where this is just how you roll. You just like to do that shit. And you're not really thinking nothing of it. You understand? Meaning that some guys have this thing where, whether they're, interacting with a woman they're dating or even just friends, it could be guy friends, when they're out there like, hey, I got this. You understand what I'm saying? They don't really have a problem with it because that's just how they roll, right? That's different than a guy doing it because he's been conditioned to think that's what he needs to do. And most guys are conditioned to think that they have to pay for women. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever it comes to them interacting with women, period, they're paying. So they might even, for example, haven't even gone on a date with a woman yet. Let's say they met a girl off an app and the girl says, hey, can you cash out me some money so I can get my hair and nails done so I can look pretty for the date, right? And so this idiot is going to cash app her some money to get her hair and nails done. And sometimes the chicks be playing these guys. So the guys cash app them the money and the chicks never see them. You see what I'm saying? Or the guy feels like he needs to wine and dine a chick in order to make something happen. Or a guy feels like he needs to pay a chick's rent, buy her gifts, buy her all of these things, right? And he's been conditioned to feel as if he needs to do this. And understand, when a guy feels as if he needs to do this, right? What he's essentially doing is simping and in some cases tricking. And he doesn't even realize it. Because what happens is that he is putting himself in the position of being the woman's servant. So when you think you have to spend money on a woman, you have to pay, you're putting the woman on a pedestal and you're looking at yourself as the servant. See, a lot of guys think that, oh, well, I'm paying and I'm putting this money up and I'm doing these things because I'm the man and I'm protecting and providing for this woman. See, protecting and providing is not really necessarily about money. You understand what I'm saying? Protecting and providing comes with you being a leader, you being a man, you guiding this woman. You are taking this woman into your life, having her under your program, and she is protected by that program, and you're providing her with wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Because you can be a guy who has money, but you're still not protecting and providing. You just got money. You understand what I'm saying? She's just using you for money. You're just giving her money. You're just spoiling her with money. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys have been conditioned to think that, hey, you know, I think I should pay. I guess I have to pay because I'm the man, right? And that's a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? That is a bunch of bullshit. Matter of fact, the thing is this, is that if you're in a situation with a woman, right? And it comes to this whole concept of protecting and providing, that is relegated for a woman who has earned that type of investment that you're giving in that situation. It's regulated for a woman who has earned that type of interaction. So just because, you know, you're a man and she's a woman and you just met this woman yesterday, you do not need to provide and protect for some woman you just met yesterday. Right now, you being a man and you are inviting a woman out and she is interacting with you. Yes, you want to have her in a situation where things are safe and you're creating a situation for things to go down, and, you know, you go on a date, y'all interact with each other and all that other good stuff. But what I'm talking about is that off the rip, dudes feel like they actually need to come off finances. They have to put in some money just based on the fact that she's a woman, and that's some bullshit. You are conditioned to do that. You understand? You do not have to do that, right? See, it's one thing you say, hey, come out and get a drink with me, right? So the girl comes out, you get a drink, you pay for the drinks, y'all interact with each other, there's a vibe there, everything is cool, and, you know, you just have a good time, right? But what happens is that, let's say you continue to date this girl or see this girl, and then every time y'all are out, you're the one paying for everything. And then on top of that, you're dealing with a woman who is sitting there and just taking it right now. It's not even her fault for taking it, because she's also conditioned too to think that you're supposed to do this. You understand what I'm saying? King Sagan said his debit card is celibate. That's hilarious. That's funny. But that's what it is. And see, guys don't even realize that they're this conditioned. And it's funny because I saw somebody in the comments, they was like, yo, you should check out that video that Wallow did. I'm gonna bring that up too. Hold on, let me get this video, because I seen this video a long time ago. And I was just like, and I like Wallow too, man. I was like, man, is he serious? I was like, is he joking? But I think he's serious. And a lot of dudes, you know, really adhere to this thought of, you know, like having to pay for everything. This is crazy. And see, again, like I said, you know, if you want to pay for everything, right, that's fine. But ask yourself why. Why are you paying for everything? Is it something you really want to do, or is it something you've been conditioned to do? You understand? Well, let me bring up this video real quick. I'm going to share the screen. Hold on. Let me bring up this video real quick. It's on this other dude's channel. He did I guess he posted it too. But I'm going to play this, and we are going to talk about this really quick. Hold on, let me see if I could get the different joints. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like this one right here. Okay, so let's start this. I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna stop it, and then we're gonna talk about what's going on. So, in the title of the video is Wallow drops some game, how to make her go crazy over you. You understand? And I'm just like, man, I can't believe they actually said he's dropping some game on this. This is crazy. But let's start this.
It's for grown men only.
I'm gonna tell everybody, newsflash. I just want to say this to all the gentlemen out there. Listen, you really want to knock a woman's socks off and have her like just crazy about you? You're gonna do this. You're gonna do these 3 stops. Come on, baby, we going on a date. Where we going? I'm gonna take you somewhere that you've never been in your life. Nobody never took you. I'm gonna take you to the moon and back, baby.
Okay.
You take her, meet me here. She gonna be like, damn, I'll meet you here. She gonna meet you at the grocery store, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna take her grocery shopping.
Come on, Wallow. Come on, fam. Why? Why are we doing this? Come on, fam. You got the show $1 million worth of game. And you telling these guys to trick? He got to be trolling. I'm hoping he's trolling. You understand what I'm saying? So he said that, you know, you're going to take her grocery shopping. So off the rip, we already spending money on the women. Off the rip. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go.
Number one, let me give you the game about grocery shopping.
Talk to me.
When a woman go grocery shopping, when you get in there, you're going to get 2 cars, say, baby, go crazy. She's like, what you mean? Just go ahead. By the time she leave, now you can take on a date, spend $300-$400. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time
Wait, hold on. We ain't gonna let you get away with that. You take her on a date and spend $300-$400. That's nothing. And you know what niggas gonna say? Locario, you a broke ass nigga. That's why you can't spend $300 on a bitch. No, nigga. I'm not trying to trick off a quarter. You understand what I'm saying? Now again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with spending money. The problem is guys are spending money specifically on the woman. See, when you're on a date with a chick, it's like, hey, I'm going to do this thing. Accompany me to this thing I'm doing. And I'm going to pay for this thing that I am doing, and you're accompanying me to it. So, hey, listen, let's go get a drink. Right? I like to go get drinks. Come with me to get a drink. I'm going to pay for the drinks and we're going to have a conversation. Right? But I'm not sitting there saying, hey, listen, I never go get drinks, but I want to take you to a place and buy you a drink and just sit there and watch you drink. Like that would sound crazy, right? So this is what it sounds like here. Hey, I'm going to take you shopping, get you some shopping carts, and you just go crazy and get whatever you want, girl. This is all for you. It's all for you because you have a vagina. But let's continue.
time she leave the Coles with the seafood and all that, she already $300-$400 in. The crab meat, the lobster, all that stuff she getting.
So damn, so she's already $300-$400 in buying groceries on the date. And I'm assuming he's talking like a first date. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue.
You know how y'all go. The filet, bang, you got that.
Yeah.
Then she got to go get her beefs and all that stuff. Her beefs, her poultries and chickens. That's going to take you up another 200. So you got like 6 damn near 4, right?
So he said that's going to take you up another 200. So now you're up $600. He got to be trolling. He got to be trolling. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man. He got to be trolling. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go.
Bro. Then you got the joint, you can tell her go crazy. She got kids or something. She got to get the zooms and wham and snaps and juices.
Get all the Fruit Loops. Get all the Fruit Loops.
Go crazy, baby. Right? She gonna do all that, right? Then when y'all leave it, guess what? Put everything in the car, your bag, everything. So now y'all just spent the damn 2 hours in the grocery, y'all talking, getting to know each other.
Spent 2 hours in the grocery store racking up $600 worth of food for this random woman. Are we serious? Are we, guys? You see why you gotta learn game? You understand what I'm saying? Do you see why? But let's continue.
You pulling her hair behind her ear. You look so good, kissing on the face.
God,
yes, you girl. You got to be affectionate. Grab her, squeeze her. When you might be in line or you might be standing. Then she might be waiting on the joint. You stand behind her, grab her ass, kiss on her. Let her know. You know you me, right? You know you me. You got to talk some crazy. You got to be crazy.
Okay, so now my question is, why can't you do all that without spending $600 on groceries? Right? Like, he's like, you got to grab her up, kiss her, do all that other shit. I fucks with you on that. So why not do that without spending the money? You understand? But let's continue.
So now you get to the what's name. It depends on how you're doing it, how close. You just give her the Amex when she get to the register. Babe, let me take this. I got to do this. Let me go grab that. She's like, oh my God, he didn't give me the card. She feel all good. That's like, golly. It's damn near at 1,000, whatever, bet. You put everything in the.
So he's saying we up to $1,000. 1,000. He got to be trolling.
Car. Usually where a grocery store at across the street is a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Take over there, fill a tank, 93. Fill it up, my man.
Mm-hmm.
So we taking her grocery shopping and we filling up her tank. But why? Because she got a vagina? Like, this is what I'm saying. See, guys, okay. You know how many guys are going to, and notice the guy that was on this video at the beginning, he said this is for grown ass people. The guy at the beginning is a guy who co-signs this type of shit. And other guys are going to watch this and co-sign this type of shit because they're conditioned to think this is their job when it comes to dealing with women. You gotta pay. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. So KZX, a society conditioned men to believe that they have to impress women to show how serious they are about the woman. The average guy is motivated to be successful so they can win women over with money. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's real shit. That's real shit. That's exactly why y'all niggas loved Kevin Samuels so much. Because Kevin Samuels made y'all niggas think, oh, listen, you guys just got to make 6 figures, bro. You got to make 6 figures and you'll be a high value man. And then, women will want you, right? Because if you make 6 figures and you're a high value man, then that means that you're better than these other broke niggas, right? Which means you're more of a man, you're more attractive. Right? Because you have more money and your masculinity and your manhood is tied to your money, right? Because you ain't shit unless you got money, because these bitches ain't gonna fuck with you unless you got money, right? You see what I'm saying? So the problem here is that a lot of motherfuckers out here have been conditioned heavy by society, by social media. You understand? By the mainstream media, right? By, fucking, just a lot of shit, by their friends, by their family, right? Conditioned to think that you are not a man and you are not worthy unless you paying for shit. But let's continue.
93.
Mm-hmm. Don't matter what she drives.
Then I don't care what she drives.
93.
You got to change your whole system because what you're doing is you got to deprogram in order to reprogram. So keep game. Then after that, you take it to a woman's playground. You take it to Target. Take it there, go crazy.
Now we going to Target to go crazy? What has this woman done but exist? For all of this, what has she done? Like, what's the exchange? So you're a hardworking man. You work hard for your money. You meet a random woman. You take her grocery shopping, put gas in her car, and now we go into Target? Really? Interesting. Let's continue.
See, if you don't put the go crazy on this, she ain't gonna understand like this dude ain't playing. I don't care if she that's a nice date because y'all talking, y'all got spend time. Yeah. And guess what? When you leave and she cooking that salmon with their rice or whatever she cooking, she thinking about you. Because that whole freezer got your name all over it.
So he said, when she cooking, she thinking about you because your freezer got your whole name on it. It's all the stuff that's in her freezer. You got it for her. So she thinking about you. And he's right. She's thinking, I got me a sucker. Oh, I got me a loser. I got me a fucking idiot who just met me, who took me shopping to buy groceries, filled up my car, right? And he took me to Target. And I ain't have to do shit but exist. Oh, I found me a good sucker. Oh, I can't believe this. Beautiful. Well, let's continue.
what I'm saying? All that stuff she got in there, the bed.
She get a car the next day.
When she go
93, it's all in the top.
Listen, when she go to spray that lemon flavored chloride over the joint, right? You bought that.
And you see, the funny part is that this is what guys actually think. They think, the only way women are going to value me is if I have money, because essentially what you're saying is that I am not valuable based on who I am. I'm only valuable because of the money. That's the only way. Imagine he's saying the reason why she's remembering you is because of the food you bought her, not because of who you are, not because of the guy you are, but because of what your money bought her. Ain't that crazy? Imagine that you are so lame that in order for a woman to remember you, you have to give her money or buy her shit, because that's the only reason she's going to remember you. That's the only way. The only way. You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. But let's continue with this. Let's go.
When she crack open that soap, you bought that. When the razors, all that near to clean her legs and all that stuff, you did that.
Now, I would say to even be in the grocery store, that's brag worthy. Girl, he took me. He was in the grocery store.
She gonna tell her girlfriend. You know what she gonna tell her girlfriend? Yeah. Girlfriend, you ain't gonna believe this. He took me there, and guess what he told me? What'd he tell you? He said, go crazy. Go crazy.
Yeah, she gonna tell her girlfriend, I found me a sucker. This is what y'all don't listen, man. And this is the thing. Women are never gonna tell you fucking up because they benefit off of you fucking up. Because you see the chick there talking about, she gonna tell her girlfriends, she's egging the shit on because that's her job. Her job is to egg the shit on so that she can get more guys to pay for more shit. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. Ridiculous. Well, let's continue.
That's all they gonna say. Did he tell you go crazy this time?
Go crazy.
He took you where? He took you to Target. What did he say? As soon as he went in there, he grabbed 2 cards. He said, go crazy. I'm telling you, that's life.
I've had my tank filled up, but I don't think anybody has ever taken me and gotten 2 baskets.
See, she said she got her tank filled up. You know why? Because most motherfuckers are suckers and they ain't got no game. They ain't got no game. Listen. I listen, Wallow. You need me on your show. You need me on your show. Your show is called $1 million worth of game. You understand? Like you need me on the show. You understand what I'm saying? Like you need me. You understand? Listen, it's needed. It's needed. This is what I'm like. This is crazy. But let's continue.
Go crazy.
Yo, what about grocery store, gas?
No. You're not finished.
Oh.
That's why you got to do it early. After you leave Target, you know where you're going? Taking it to get that car detail.
This nigga's wild. He got to be trolling. He got to. He got to. He's like said, women know if a guy does all that, he's a sucker. Women themselves would never do that. Exactly. You said I think Wallow is trolling Lucari. He's a funny guy. I don't take him serious. Listen, I hope he's trolling. I really hope he's trolling, because if he's not, this is sad. This is sad. You understand what I'm saying? But what's interesting is, even if he is trolling, notice what the woman just said. Right? Let me back it up a little so we can notice what the woman just said. Hold on. Let's back it up. Okay? I want you to notice what she said.
I'm telling you, that's life.
I've had my tank filled up, but I don't think anybody has ever taken me and gotten 2 baskets.
See, she said, I had my tank filled up. So even if Wallow is trolling, we know niggas is out here doing this shit. You understand? She's basically saying, I relate to what you're saying because I got this happening and I got that happening. This is how it's going down. But let's continue.
go crazy.
Yo, but grocery store, gas.
And
No. You're not finished.
Oh.
That's why you got to do it early. After you leave Target, you know where you're going? Taking it to get that car detailed. Yeah, this is the most practical ill date ever. Like, ain't nobody had it ever. Woman, you can't run into one woman that been on a date like that.
That's the worst date ever. The worst. That's the worst date ever. Worst. See, standing out is a good thing, but standing out like this is not a good thing. But let me take one of these calls real quick. Let me take one of these calls. So we pretty much 508. Can you hear me?
Yep.
So what's going on, fam? What's popping with you? Yes, sir. What's up?
What's going on, man? I be watching your videos, man. I be fucking with your videos, man. I want to ask a question.
Hold on. Did you donate though?
Yeah, I gotta donate right now. Hold on, I got you.
All right, so donate and call right back. Just hit the Cash App at the top of the joint. All right. So that's the thing, man. See, you guys got to understand that society is doing a number on you. This is why you have to think for yourself. This is why you have to learn game. Right? Because if you don't learn game, you're going to get played. You understand? Women are going to see you and be like, oh, this dude's a sucker. Perfect. Right? And then what they're going to do is they'll use you up for the money. Right? And they see that you're the type of guy who doesn't think for themselves. They're going to see that you're the type of guy who's willing to just dish out money because she exists. You understand? So again, there's nothing wrong with going out and spending money when you're with a woman, but the money you're spending should really be on you, and she just happens to be there. That's basically what it's about. She's there with you, but you're not there to spend money on her. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, in the video, what Wallo was talking about was spending money on the woman, making it about the woman. And like we always say, the game is not about women. You see what I'm saying? But in his situation, he was making it about the woman. He's like, I'm going to go here, spend this, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to spend that. And all in an attempt for her to think about him or to remember him. Right? But you don't need those things in order for you to be memorable if you're that guy, if you're actually the type of guy who's attractive. See, when you're not attractive, you need the money. When you're not attractive, you think you need to pay for everything. Right? See, it's one thing if, for example, let's say, for example, right? You are in a relationship, you have a girlfriend, fiance, wife, or something like that. And let's say, your girlfriend, wife, or fiance doesn't have money for whatever reason, and you're paying because she doesn't have any money. When y'all go out and you do things, you're always paying. That makes sense because she doesn't have any fucking money. And the flip side should be true. If you have a girlfriend, wife, or fiance, and let's say you don't have a job at the moment or your money is tight, her ass should be paying for everything. You understand? See, thinking that the money, right, is the thing that makes you the man is the mistake. See, you're the man with or without the money. But society tries to trick you into believing that you are not the man if you don't have the money. See, they think whoever has the money has the say, meaning the leader is the one who has the money, which is bullshit. No, you as a man, you are a leader if you have money or if you don't have money. It don't matter. But they're tricking you into thinking that if you don't have money, then you have no say. You understand? That's what they try to get you to believe. Okay, like I said, this is what tricks do. They try to out-trick each other. This is why guys are always comparing themselves to other guys. They literally try to win the woman over with money. That's a fact. That's real shit. Real shit. Real fucking shit. All right, so let me try to get to this call real quick. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, so we got 508. 508 was popping. Did you donate, fam?
Yeah, I did.
All right, what would you donate at? Cash App?
Yeah, Cash App.
All right, appreciate it. Got you. Oh, and shout out to my dude Christopher for the $25 Cash App. Appreciate you, fam. But go ahead. What's going on?
All right, so I be hopping on the dating sites, right? Because I watch the videos like, you want to like try to move the girls over to the phone so you can just get that straight done and ready. But I was calling like, if they don't show interest, right? Because I don't try to like unmatch right away because I don't want to look like a goofy. So I try to keep it up for a little bit. But recently I just try to like, I've been seeing videos like abundance mindset and all that other shit. So I just be like, if she already taking like 7 hours or whatever, I just be like, Matthew, is that crazy?
Wait, how old are you, caller? You sound
I'm like 22.
Like 22. Okay, we'll
22.
Okay, so basically,
bro.
You sound like you freaking 15 years old. But anyway, so
yeah, I do.
So basically, so you're saying that. So what are you trying to make happen when you're on these apps? You trying to meet girls to go on dates, hook up? Like, what are you trying to do specifically?
I mean, I don't try to start. I kind of be direct, not indirect in a way, but like.
No, but what I'm saying is, what do you want to happen? Like, what do you want them for? You just are you trying to just get straight to hooking up, or do you want to go out and on a date and then hook up at some point? Like, what do you want it to happen?
See, I be trying to fuck, but I gotta make sure I spend a little bit of game so I know I'm able to fuck and then go from there.
What do you mean?
I don't want to be playing. Huh?
What do you mean? I'm confused. What are you talking about?
I mean, like, I don't try to like hook up right away. I don't like sleeping around, but it's more like knowing I can is where I go from. Because if I know I can't, then I pull back.
So okay. So the thing I'm trying to get to understand is this, right? I need to know what you actually want specifically. Like, what do you want to happen? You understand what I'm saying? So you match with a girl on the dating app. What message are you sending her?
Shit, I just be saying whatever. I be like, yo, your eyes turn me on or something. I just be saying some reckless shit.
Some reckless shit. Okay, and what are you trying to do though? Your eyes turn you on, and what do you expect to happen with that?
I mean, I just be shooting. I just be shooting and see what goes from there.
And what do you say? Tell me. So you say your eyes look whatever. Then she says, what does she say after that?
She might respond. It's either she like it or she don't. It just goes from there. I don't know. I can't really like.
Okay, so then that's what I'm saying. What do you say when she responds? What's your next thing? So let's say she says thank you, that you like her eyes. Then what?
I don't know, cause like it depends on the shorty. It depends on what her profile got, cause I kind of have to go off her profile. Cause if it's really nothing, it's like if there's no substance, it's just photos. It's kind of hard for me to just like bring something up. And I would be for real. Like sometimes I ain't got nothing in my head. I'll be like, I'm gonna just.
But see, this is your problem, because you have. Okay, let me ask you something. So let's say I ask you. I say, hey, I need you to go to the grocery store and pick me up some things. What you gonna say? What are you gonna say next after I tell you that?
I ain't doing all that.
No, what are you gonna say? I say, hey, listen, I need you to pick me up some groceries.
I just say something stupid or funny or sarcastic. I'll be like, yeah, all right. I'll just say nope with a smiley face or something.
No, I'm saying if I told you that I want you to pick me up groceries at the store and I need you to get the right food, what would you ask me?
Oh, what food you need?
Oh, why? Why would you ask me that?
because you asked me for the right foods.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. So my point is you need some direction. So what I'm saying is you're saying I want to meet women, and I'm like, well, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. I'm just shooting the shit. I'm just taking my shot. Okay, so what do you want to happen? I don't know. I'll just be talking shit. So my question to you, caller, is what do you like? We can't get anywhere unless you let us know what you want. Do you see what I'm saying? So how is the woman going to give you what you want when you can't tell her what you want?
Nah, that's fair. Nah, there's definitely points. There's definitely times like I can get it there, but I try to build it to get there. Usually, first off, I just like shoot a little shot.
To get where though? Where are we trying to go? You said you build it to get it there. Where are we trying to go?
I'm trying to see if I can fuck, but I also want to see if I can date. Like it's like a mixture of both. Cause I don't want to get stuck in like the friend zone. So I kind of get like stuck in between the two. Cause it's like I don't want to first like one of your videos. Like I'm not trying to give no boyfriend energy, but I'm also not trying to be a dickhead at the same time. So I'm like,
caller,
I do a mixture of both.
But caller, this is the issue. You're still not telling us what you want, though. You got to tell us what the specifics are, because then once we know what the specifics are, then we can actually move forward. So what I'm saying is, you're not gonna, because this is what you got to understand. This is what you got to understand. Women need direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So, in order for something to happen, you have to direct her in a certain place in order for something to go down. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're saying I want a mixture of a little. No, there's no mixture. Is what do you want to happen now? So when you match with that girl and you send her a message, what do you want to happen with that particular girl? When do you want it to happen? Where do you want it to happen? And how do you want it to happen? That's what we're talking about. So what I'm saying is you need to figure that out, because if you don't figure that out, you're wasting your time.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like my real question was, you know what? Nice move. I appreciate it, bro.
All right, so Cole, you gotta listen, man. You need some coaching because this is crazy. You need to see you keep this. I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. You want something, but you're not honest about it. You understand?
Yeah.
So you know you want to fuck some girls, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yeah, no, but I'll be straight up. I'll bring it up.
Okay, so
I don't just be like, nah, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna bring you out.
Okay, so cool. So you bring it up. So what happens when you bring it up?
Huh?
What happens when you bring it up?
What you mean? It's either I get double if I don't.
Okay, so then what's the issue then? So you basically solved your problem. You said, hey, listen, I want this. I bring it up. Either I get it or I don't. So what's the issue? So what's the problem?
Oh, nah, because the only reason why I called was like, because like I watched this video on like the interest shit. If she's not showing interest, just cut her off immediately. And that's what I was asking about.
Yeah, you cut her off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So
that's the only reason why I called, because like I was like overthinking the thing, like if I because I was like I've been seeing videos on, oh nah bro, you don't want to be too emotional or whatever. Like you can't just cut her off. And I'm like, yo, she's wasting my time, bro. I'm off it. Like I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, so you just cut her off. Like, exactly. That's all you got to do. Listen, you tell her what you want. She ain't fucking with it. Then you just keep it pushing. That's it.
Yeah, all right. Relax, man. Because that's what it was. Because it's like,
so you
in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you overthinking, caller.
I'm like,
yeah, caller, you overthinking. Don't worry about it, man. You overthinking. But yeah, hit me up on the back end so we could get to this coaching, man. But I appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so let's go to 732. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what up, Lacar? This is Leak, bro.
Oh shit, King Leak in the building. What's going on, fam? What's popping with you?
Yeah, bro. I donated.
What's up? What's going on?
Yeah. So I donated on Cash App, and I have 2 questions.
All right, what's going on?
All right. So my first question is, I had matched with a girl on a dating app, and I told her, I gave her my number and like the place I wanted to meet her at for drinks, and she responded with, "Are you always this direct? Is that a sign of no interest, or like was it that?"
Yeah, that's well. Again, anytime when there's any form of resistance, it's usually there's some form of disinterest, right? So it is, again, it still doesn't mean you can't get at her and make it happen. I'm just letting you know that's what it is. So if you know, the thing is you know, with shit like that, right? You asked her. So what was the question you asked her? What'd you say?
I basically used the thing Miles told us to do, like, hey, how you doing? And when's the next evening you're free? And she told me the evening she was free, and I told her like the place that I want to do, meet up at for drinks, and I gave her my number. He said like, "Oh, are you always this direct?" And I haven't responded since. So yeah.
Okay, so you told her, you asked her, is she free, and she said yes.
Yeah,
and then you said, "Hey, let's meet here."
Yeah, so yeah, she told me the day and time she's free. So yeah.
Okay, and you said let's meet here, and then the next thing she said is, "Are you always this direct?"
Yes.
Right, and then you just basically hit her with the address. You say, "Hey, here's the place. Can you meet me at this spot?" You don't have to actually address her question.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is what you guys have to understand. A lot of times women will ask you like other things or throw things in the conversation. And what you can do is just ignore it. Do you see what I'm saying? Meaning, because this is what you got to understand, right? So you might say to a girl, "Hey, what's up? Let's get together this weekend for a drink. What, are you free Saturday or some shit?" And then she's gonna, "Oh, are you this direct?" Right? Then you can just be like, "Hey, the place I want to go is here. Can you make it at 7?" You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to address her question. And the reason why you don't have to address her question, right, is because a lot of times what happens is that when a woman is going back and forth with all this other shit, you answering the question a lot of times is throwing off you making the plan. So the point is, I'm talking to you to make the plan. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you could answer the question if you want. I'm just saying you don't need to. You understand? A lot of times women just say nonsensical shit and you just can ignore it and just fucking get to the point of what you're asking. You see what I'm saying? Or what you're trying to make happen.
Right. Nah, that's real talk. And my second question is there a difference between like being practical and being insecure?
What do you mean? Give me an example.
Like an example, like let's say like a woman has a boyfriend, but she's cheating on him on the side. And like, but you don't know that. Is it like, I'm not saying you gotta look through a phone, but is it like okay for you to go with like the mental aspect of like she's possibly cheating on you, because some women like they might lie and stuff like that and try to manipulate you, say they're gonna go one place when they go in another?
So you're saying that, so you're talking from the boyfriend's perspective or the guy you saying, so would the boyfriend be insecure or is he being practical? Is that what you're asking?
Right. Like, should he go with the mentality that she could be lying, like, or being deceptive?
Yeah, well, the thing is that, going with that or thinking about that within itself is you being insecure because it's coming from a place of fear. Do you see what I'm saying? So anytime that you are worried or thinking about that within itself is insecurity. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what happens is whether she's doing it or not is not even the issue. The issue is you worrying about if she's doing it or not. The issue is that you're the one that's feeling a certain type of way, right? So it's not about her doing it or not doing it. You're still feeling the feelings of how you're feeling at that moment, worrying about her doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing where it's like, it's not about what's being done. It's about the fact that you're worrying about what's being done. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. It's just like, for example, if somebody, like, you ever see a person who has mental issues and they're seeing things and they're hallucinating, right? So the thing that's happening that they think is happening isn't really happening, but they're reacting as if it is. So you call that motherfucker crazy or something. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? It's the same thing in this situation. What's wrong with that guy where he's worried about some shit that is or isn't happening? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right. And like kind of the reason why I think this way is because like a lot of you guys like the dating coaches talk about like how like sneaky women can be. And that's kind of like in the back of my mind, but you guys are basically saying I shouldn't be thinking about that, right?
Yeah, we're just telling you because that's the truth. You feel what I'm saying? But what we're saying is that it shouldn't matter. Why? Because the game ain't about women. You see what I'm saying? So basically this is it. This is the thing, right? The problem lies, or the reason why there's the worry is because there's still a part of you that feels you need the woman in some form or fashion in order to feel, like to feel good about yourself or to feel stable. You understand? So whatever she's doing is a threat to your sense of well-being. Do you see what I'm saying? But but check this out. If no matter what a woman does not affect you, then what difference does it make what a woman does? Do you see what I'm saying? So this is why guys they're scared of rejection. Why? Because they're worried about what the woman is saying, yes or no, because they're attaching her answer to their sense of self. But if she says yes or no or whatever doesn't affect me or doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter what she says. Do you see what I'm saying?
All right.
So that's what it's about.
So like if a woman's like messing with a dude on the side, that's basically not your problem.
No, if you find out, you just say, hey, listen, we're done. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're done. See, it's like, so the thing is this, the emotional part comes in where you feel as if, right, that you need her to feel good. So if you feel good with or without her, what difference does it make? You're only getting rid of her because she's breaking the contract of what the relationship said. You're saying, hey, listen, we're not, we're together, but we're going to just be together by ourselves. And that's what it is. And if you're with somebody else, we're going to end it. So all you're doing is just ending it because she's with somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing. So right. So a lot of times what happens is that, dudes, because they're so concerned about the woman because they're too attached to the woman. And so whatever the woman does affects them emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? But if I know that what a woman does doesn't affect me because it has nothing to do with me, and I know that women can be sneaky, right? Those two things, they don't even connect, because if she's sneaky, I don't give a shit because it has nothing to do with me, her being sneaky. But if I feel as if I need her here and not to be sneaky in order for me to feel like I have a sense of calm and a sense of well-being, then of course I'm gonna be worried about her being sneaky. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about, is that, it's not about you worrying or caring about it. Too many guys worry and care because they're tying their happiness to dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? That's it.
Well, Carl, what if it's a thing like you don't like being deceived? Like it's not just like with a woman, it's like with anybody, like in business, like with friends. Like I don't like that's like a big pet peeve of mine, like being deceived.
Okay, so now let me ask you. So what happens when you feel like you've been deceived? Like how does that make you feel?
I don't want to talk about how I feel.
No, I'm just asking. I'm saying because you say you don't like it, so there's something about it that's not pleasant that makes you feel a certain type of way.
I just don't like the aspect of being like led on by somebody. Like somebody was saying something and then and it was actually something else.
Okay, and that's fine. Yeah. But what I'm saying is though, like check this out. So now let's say somebody deceived you and you find out they deceived you. Right now, would you stop fucking with them? Would you stop dealing with them?
Most likely, it depends on the situation. But
you said it depends on the. Well, I guess you don't hate it that much. Because you said it depends on the situation.
Wait, I'm sorry. I misunderstood your question. You said if
you find out somebody deceived you, right? So let's say you're dealing with a woman or whatever, or anybody, whatever, and you find out that they deceived you, they lied to you, you found out they lied. Are you going to still deal with that person?
No.
Right. So what I'm saying is that, and I should ask this other question. Do you believe, or do you recognize, or do you see that people can be deceptive?
Yeah, most definitely.
Right. So people can be deceptive, right? Which means that there's a possibility you could be deceived. And all you need to understand is that because you don't like to be deceived, you just let them go. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is you're allowing yourself to get frustrated, to feel anxiety, to feel hurt based on something somebody else is doing that that people do. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the issue, is that you're still tying emotion and all this energy to a specific thing that you already know people are capable of, and you don't like it. So knowing that you don't like it, you just don't fuck with it. It's just like, for example, if you went to a buffet and you ate a piece of food you never ate before, and you was like, oh, that shit nasty. You just take it and throw it in the garbage, and you just never think about it again. But I'm sure you're not like, fuck, oh my God, my day is ruined because I ate this thing and I didn't like the way it tasted. And it was so deceptive because it looked really good. But when I bit into, like, you don't give a shit. You're just like, okay, I don't like this. And you just never eat it again. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's really that simple.
Yeah, I definitely like been that with food. But yeah, I appreciate the wisdom, Lucario. Thanks for answering my questions.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right, let's go to 561. 561. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, Lucario, what's going on? It's Dose, man.
What up? Did you donate though?
I did. You know I am.
I got you. I got you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So what's going on, fam?
I had a quick question, bro. So I've been talking to bitches lately, and I've been getting shot down. It ain't nothing to me, but it's the responses that I'm getting, which are making me second guess myself, because I'm familiar with the responses I'm getting. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do. So I see somebody I like, I approach them, I just say, hey, I just wanted to come over here and talk to you real quick. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Dose. Your name is Susie. Susie, look, I ain't gonna take too much of your time, but I love to leave you with my number, and we can get together and get a drink sometime. Just hit me up. I'll let you know when to hit me up. And like the last, I'm gonna say 3 bitches I've been talking to, I just get the response, oh, I don't think the nigga that I'm talking to would like that. And if I don't get anything that's not a yes, or I'll take your number, I just pass it on. But I've been getting this response so much lately, it has me second guessing. Am I supposed to be responding to this bullshit?
So what do you? So what? Wait. So what do you mean? So what do you think you need to be responding to?
Am I supposed to just say something else like, "Oh, he's not here. Let me." Why you worrying about that? Like,
no. So okay. So you tell a girl, "Hey, I want to get together, make something happen," and her response is, "The guy I'm dealing with probably wouldn't like that," right?
Yeah.
Right. So that means that's a no. That means she's not trying to fuck with you.
Understood.
Right. So that's it. You just walk away.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I said after that, you just walk away. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Y'all be thinking y'all got to do all this.
Kind of interpret it as I'm getting this response so much that it's just like
you said 3 girls. Like, you said caller. You just said caller. You just said 3. You said 3. That's not a lot, bro. What are you talking about? You get it so much. That's 3 you just talked about.
Well, I'm exaggerating, bro. I'm sorry.
So that's what I'm saying. So why are you worried about 3 chicks you talk to?
Yeah, I'm just overthinking it, bro. But I appreciate you for that, man.
All right, man. Just keep talking to more women, man. You be all right. Don't worry about that shit.
All right. Peace out.
All right, man. Peace. Man, y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand putting in work, man. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all talk to 3 girls and y'all be like, man, I talked to so many women and they all are giving me this energy, bro. Man, I talked to 4 girls this week and it's just crazy. None of them want to holler at me, man. It's like Exactly, Frankie Shaw. You got 22 more to go. That's a fact. You got 22 more to go. What are we talking about, man? What are we, guys? Do you realize why I tell you guys to talk to 25 women a day? Do I need to break down the reason why you need to talk to 20? Okay, check this out. Check this out. Let me give you all this. Let me give you so many scenarios as to why you're not going to get with that girl that you're trying to holler at, right? 1, she has a boyfriend and she ain't going to cheat on him with you. 2, she's a lesbian. 3, you're not her type. 4, she has mental problems. 5, she's going through some bullshit with her ex and they probably going to get back together. 6, she's just super flaky. Even though you got the number, she's all over the place. She got medium interest in you. She ain't really fucking with you like that, so you ain't going to really see her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's all of these variables as to why shit's not going to pop off, right? 7, you can meet the girl and then y'all just don't click. So you're not even going to see her after the first time. You understand? It was like, but he's not even taking the time to even find out if she's even has any interest. He walks up and has a word dump on them. Well, that's true too. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't know how to fucking read women. That's why I tell you guys, go to badboymembership.com. I have a whole program called How to Read Women. You feel what I'm saying? You said, how did I come up with that number 25? So basically, I came up with that number because, well, actually, so I say it like this. So that's a number that's enough to where it's worked for myself and it's worked for all the clients that I've, coached. Meaning that when I was doing my shit, a lot of times I was talking to sometimes more than 25 women a day. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that that's enough to where if you actually do it, you're going to get shit popping. Like, your game could be weak as fuck. If you're actually out here talking to 25 women a day, you're going to get something popping. You understand what I'm saying? Because look at this. Let's do some math real quick. So 25 times... Let's just say 5 days a week. We ain't got to even do 7. 25 times 5. That's 125 women if you do it just 5 days a week. You ain't even doing it 7 days a week. You understand what I'm saying? So that's 125 women a week times 4. If you're doing it 5 days a week, that's 500 women in a month just by hollering at 25 women a day, 5 days a week. Times 12, 6,000. Okay. You talk to 25 women a day, 5 days a week. You trying to tell me at the end of the year, when you've talked to 6,000 women, you're not going to get shit popping? You trying to tell me that you're not going to actually be better with your mouthpiece? You're going to tell me that your anxiety about approaching women is going to be gone? You see how much things happen when you actually put in the work? You won't be scared of rejection. You'll be talking to a lot of women. Your mouthpiece is going to be tighter. You understand? It's crazy. So you said, so really the point of talking to 25 women a day is mostly for me to strengthen my mouthpiece and social skills and having a response for any situation a woman throws at me. Yeah, because the thing is, when you talk to that many women, your mouthpiece gets better. You understand? Your fear of approaching women goes down. You see what I'm saying? So you know why so many guys are scared to approach women? Because they're not approaching women. The more women you approach, the less fear you have about approaching women. You said, what if it's 6,000 that say no? That's damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. For you to talk, if you talk to 6,000 women in a year, all 6,000 of them ain't gonna say no. Listen, you could go up to 6,000 women and just talk gibberish, and one of them will probably be wanting to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you. This is crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, if dudes just put in the work, you'll get the results. Now imagine you work on yourself. Imagine you actually fucking, like work on your appearance, right? You actually are going out to meet women, right? You're talking to a number of different women. You're even going online to talk to women, right? You're doing all these things. You are a leader. You know where to take women. You have a plan. You have a program. You trying to tell me you talk to 6,000 women and you ain't getting nothing? That's damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. Like, nigga, out of 6,000 women, you know how much ass you be getting out of 6,000 women, bro? Come on, fam. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Listen, even if you did all this online, like if you had an interaction with 6,000 women online, right? You would get shit popping. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Crazy. Let me see what else. Let me see what some of these questions are saying. What does it mean when I have dreams telling me about game? I never heard the game before in my dreams. What? I have no idea what you're talking about, fam. You said are 50-50 relationships okay? So, Evoso, what do you mean by 50-50? So the thing is, right, is that relationships are not equal, right? And even because a lot of times people say 50-50, they just talking about money, right? Even if you were to split money 50-50, the relationship still isn't 50-50 because you're leading. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Don't get caught up in the money. The money is the trick. You understand? That's the trick. That's the trick to make you think that the money is the value within the situation between you and that woman. You understand? I says regarding last live yesterday, if we live in the matrix and we the chosen ones, how to adjust to people in society as they are zombies. I think you saw about the time we saw my God and stuff. So the thing is, it's not about you being the chosen ones. Everyone is the chosen one. You are the one. You are part of the whole thing, right? So the thing is that you don't necessarily need to adjust to people in society. It's just that you do you, and you can be an example to the other people who are walking around like zombies if they want to wake up and understand themselves better. You know what I'm saying? Says, Lakara, isn't your level of attractiveness indirectly affected by money? Because if you can't afford a haircut, cologne, or a nice wardrobe, your attractiveness drop. No. First of all, most of you guys that are watching this, and most of the guys that will watch us later, right, are not that poor or that broke, I should say, where you can't afford a fucking haircut. You understand what I'm saying? And cologne and wardrobe. I'm sure you have a wardrobe already. I'm sure you can afford a fucking $20 haircut and you can get some cologne somewhere. I'm sure you can do that, right? But let's say that you couldn't afford that, right? Your attractiveness, right, still is part of your behavior too. You understand? And then on top of that, if you have game, you would be the type of motherfucker that will know how to get those things accomplished. Because the attractiveness is not affected by your money. You need money to get those things, but it's not a thing where your attractiveness or you being attractive is based on that. Because all you're talking about, even with all that stuff, is still surface level shit, which is the appearance. Do you see what I'm saying? It's still surface level shit because you can get your hair cut, have a nice cologne, and have a dope ass wardrobe and still be unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? You said, wait, so how is you buying the drinks not tricking? You still spending money for her time? Again, you are going to the place that you like to go. You're doing the thing that you like to do. And she is accompanying you to the place. You're not doing it for her. You see how you said you're spending money for her time? You're not spending money for her time. You understand what I'm saying? The time is your time. You say, this is my time. This is why when you set up a date, right? The final decision of what the date is on you because it's your time, right? You might ask her, hey, when are you free? If she says she's free on the time that you're not free, there ain't no date. You see what I'm saying? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Says Lakara, can you make a video on things women automatically notice that lets her know you aren't confident? Oh, that's a good one. I should actually, I definitely let me write that down real quick so I don't forget. Hold on, so I have it in the notes because I think that would be a great. I might have to do a bad boy membership on that shit. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me write that down. Things women notice that let her know you ain't confident. And women notice, this is crazy. They be knowing this shit heavy. Confident. All right, cool. I got that down. Boom. All right, let's see. Says Lakara, there's a dude wearing a bonnet on YouTube that made a video on you. Can you please break that video down? It'll be great content. No, I already know who that is. That's what's that nigga? Love is Black trolling. Let me see. It says, what part of all this with him spending all that money could make him even feel like he is doing great here? I want to throw up. Okay, so you're talking about the Wallow video. Well, this is how niggas think. They think they got to do that shit. So the girl was at a pizza place. I said, excuse me, my name is Eduardo. I was wondering if you can take my number. She said she had a boyfriend. What would have done in that situation? Guys, listen, get on the Bad Boy membership so you guys can know how to flirt and know how to close the deal. Okay? See, some of y'all just be talking at women. You understand? You just be talking at women. You got to know how to talk to women. So sometimes when I approach, I freeze up and get scared. How can I consistently approach with no fear? Approach more women. Or approach more women, that fear will go away. Said an example of tight game. Go to badboymembership.com. Example of tight mouthpiece. Go to badboymembership.com. It's all up on there. So Lakar, if you send a first text to a chick who you got class with, then she don't reply to it, should I leave it alone and take as she's not interested, or let her know I texted her so it's not weird? Listen, so this is the thing. Some of you guys, when y'all text, y'all are texting nothing. So therefore, you are not getting a reply, not only because maybe she's not interested, but because you're not texting anything reply worthy. So meaning, when you text a woman, are you asking her something that she needs to reply to? So are you saying to the woman, hey, or, good morning, queen? Or are you texting her saying, hey, are you free Friday night so we can get together, get a drink? Now, which one is more response worthy? Right? You're asking the question on the second one, whereas the first one, you just texting her good morning. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you ask that question or you're trying to set something up, if she doesn't respond, you definitely know she's not interested in actually making anything happen because you're sending her a message about making something happen. All right, let me see. So how can you wake up when you feel like you still sleep? You gotta get in touch with reality, get in touch with nature. You'll start to realize and recognize certain things. You feel what I'm saying? I would suggest also listen to, some people they have a lot of videos on YouTube by Alan Watts, Anthony DeMello, Wayne Dyer, Teal Swan, who else? Osho, I think his name is. There's a lot of people on there you can listen to that they say a lot of awesome shit that will open your eyes. Do you do single session coaching? I only saw monthly and 6-month plans. So yeah, you could do a 30-minute game session. Go to mrlocario.com on the front page. You could do the 30-minute game session. So that's one single one that you can do if you want to do that. So this says, Locario, do you think confidence is a matter of focus? Because you can be confident that women don't like you. Well, that's the thing. If you're confident that women don't like you, then that means that you understand confidence because you have the strong belief that women don't like you. So all you got to do is flip that. Have a strong belief they do. You understand? So flip the belief and then start living and going with that belief, and then you'll see that belief manifest in your situation. You see what I'm saying? It says, then if it's your time and it's the place you're going to anyway, then why would you leave the spot if she's late, if you're going to be there hanging out? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about, when he's talking about, then if you're talking about, if I'm saying that it's your time and it's the place you're going to leave anyway, if you can still hang out. You can still go out there and still hang out and talk to other women and do all that other shit, right? And sometimes you can leave. But what I'm saying is that you're still taking the time out. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you're doing something that was already your thing. You're not saying, so basically what I'm saying is this. Like, for example, I don't go to eat at a Greek place, or I just don't do that. So I would never go there to take a woman because I don't do that shit. But there's a bar that I always go to. So I'm going to go to that bar. So I'm bringing her along to the bar, right? So now if I say, hey, let's meet up at 7, and then I get there at 7 and she's not there, I've already bought myself a drink, right? And I'm chilling there and I'm drinking my drink. And then let's say, 7:15 comes and she says, oh, she texts you at that time and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get there till 7:45. And you say, hey, no problem. Listen, we'll do, stay home, or, it's too late or whatever. And then you drink your drink and then you leave. You see what I'm saying? See, you guys, the problem with y'all is that y'all don't understand what it means to do your thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand that. So the problem is that because you don't have things that you already do in your life, when you meet a woman, then now you're making it about her and figuring out, well, what does she want to do? What does she want to make happen? And then you go and do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't have the type of stuff that you wanted to do anyway. Right? So if I'm going somewhere and I bring a woman along, right? I never bring a woman a place that I would not go. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's never happening. That is never happening. Well, let me see. Where was we at on the questions? So what's the difference between talking at versus talking to women? So talking at women is when you're just saying things to get out what you want to say. Talking to women is you having a conversation. So it's a back and forth. It's an interaction. So what most guys do is, like even the other guy, he said, hey, what's up? My name is Eduardo. Put my number in your phone. That's talking at women, right? Talking to women is when you're having a conversation, meaning that you and her are going back and forth and interacting with each other. So a lot of times guys talk at women because they're so nervous and they just want to get out what they say, and then they just want the woman to. So they're like, "Oh, I want to get her number. I want her to like me or whatever it is. So let me just go and tell her, hey, what's up? Can I get your number?" Right? Because they just want that because they're interested in her, but they're not talking to the woman. They're talking at the woman. They're just saying shit. You understand? So it says, do you agree that rejection doesn't phase anymore when you encourage the girl to say no to you, not on some low confidence shit, but I need to know so I can improve, so I can move on type vibe? Well, the thing is, you don't need to encourage a woman to say no to you. Women are going to say no to you regardless. What it is that the no's don't, you start to recognize the no's don't mean anything once you're out there doing what you do. You understand? But the no's mean a lot to a lot of guys nowadays because they're waiting or they're concerned with a woman saying yes. You understand? Because they need the yes so that they can feel good about themselves. You said if you text a woman and she's giving one-word answers but still complying, is that fine? Well, the thing is what are you texting, right? That you're having all these answers. The only thing you need to text is, when are you free? Can you meet me here? So yeah, if she says, you say, hey, when are you free? Friday. Okay, cool. I'm free Friday too. Can you meet me at so-and-so bar? Yes. One word answers. Perfect. As long as she's responding to it and following what you're trying to do. So he said, then how do you handle if she's late with no heads up? What is the thing? If you're in a situation, right, where you are, meeting a chick, like she's meeting you at a spot or whatever that you told her to meet you at, right? And let's say you told her to meet you at 7, right? And you get there 6:55, 7 o'clock or whatever, you're there on time and shit, right? And 5 minutes goes by, you text her, hey, what's your ETA? You understand what I'm saying? And if her ETA is, longer than 10 minutes, you understand what I'm saying, of getting there, right? Then she's just already too late. So now what it is you can do one or two things. You call it a day and just, go about your business, right? Or let's say she says, you're supposed to be there at 7. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to get it to there to like 7:30, whatever, right? Do you say, all right, cool. Well, listen, since you're getting here late, when you get here, drinks is on you. You understand? You can do that. Right? But if it's a situation where you are supposed to meet the girl at 7 and she doesn't text you at all and she's just not being responsive and nothing's happening, right? If after 10, maybe, 15 minutes, that's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? That's a wrap. Hold on, let me see. Says, I have a situation with a girl, and yet she still flirts with other men in my face. How can I set her straight? Because I feel like a loser right now. Okay, King Nino, I'm assuming that this woman is not your girlfriend. I'm just assuming that, right? Now, if she's not your girlfriend, that means that y'all are not exclusive. If y'all are not exclusive, she can talk to whoever the fuck she wants. See, a lot of y'all guys, See, a lot of y'all guys, y'all handcuff these women so heavy, right? Because y'all are so attached so quickly and y'all feel some type of way. Listen, I remember I was out with this chick, And we was at this spot, and it was like a bar, but it turned into like a fucking dance situation or whatever, like a dance party type of thing or whatever. And so I'm there, me and her talking or whatever. I go to the bathroom, and there's these two dudes trying to holler heavy. So when I come back, I see her talking to the two guys, and then I go and talk to another woman. Right? And when she sees me talking to the other woman, then 2 minutes later, she dismisses herself from other guys and comes over to me while I'm talking to the other woman. You understand what I'm saying? I've been on dates where I'm with the chick, right? And I would be sitting on the other side of the bar with the girl. I would go to the bartender to get a drink. There'll be a chick sitting there. And I say to the chick, yo, take your phone out, put my number in it. And the girl will take my number, and I will go back and sit with my date. You understand? So you don't got to worry about that shit. That ain't your girl. Let her do what the fuck she doing. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers y'all be cuffing these chicks. You understand? Listen, if I'm chilling with a chick, I'm talking to a girl, right? I don't give two shits. Like, I don't care. Listen, did we tell you a story? I think we probably did tell you a story, but there was a me and Miles was at this spot once, right? And there was a guy who was on a date with a chick, right? And it was like an event space, and I think there was like a performance happening, and then they had like a bar we could get drinks or whatever. But anyway, so the guy and the girl were on a date, and they were talking or whatever. And then me and Miles was next to them, and we started talking to them, right? And then so what happened is that me and the guy got into like a longer conversation, and then Miles was talking to the girl he was on a date with, right? And then what happened was that the girl that the guy was on a date with, right, started flirting with Miles, right? And I'm talking to the guy, and the guy didn't give two shits. And you know, he said, listen, he said, yo, it looked like your friend and this chick is hitting it off. And the dude left the spot. He said, yo, I'm out. Y'all have fun. And he left, and he said goodbye to her. Her and Miles kept talking. And then Miles left with the chick. See, that's how real motherfuckers do shit. You ain't got to get all in your feelings. And, oh my God, she's talking to another guy. And I can't believe she's talking to another guy. Oh, that's so crazy. I thought she was going to be the one. And blah, 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 blah. Because y'all niggas be getting attached. You see him? See, April said I was sitting with my date at a bar, gave my number to a guy next to me, and we all had a conversation. Exactly. Y'all see, niggas, the problem is dudes don't have no game. So when they actually get on a date with a girl, they're like, oh my God, I love her. I can't, you're mine. What are you doing? I need you. I'm like, calm down. Calm the fuck down. Listen, if I told y'all the type of situations I've been on dates, y'all would probably y'all would cry if it was a situation. Listen, I remember I was on a date with this chick, right? And I'll tell you two stories. I was on a date with this one chick. We chilling, we kicking it, we drinking, we talking or whatever. And I told her, what I do. I was like, listen, I'm a coach. I teach, men and women about relationships, blah, 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 blah. We talking, whatever. So then I started to describe to her you know, some of the stuff that you know, the videos I've done or whatever, right? Do you know that this chick she got so offended by what I said? Like she fucking grabbed her purse and was like, she's like, I can't believe you said that. Oh my God, I'm leaving. This is disgusting. You're disgusting. How could you say such thing? And she just grabbed her purse and walked the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm still drinking my drink, having a good time, right? Then I had another situation where I met a chick on a dating app, and we met up and we talking and all this other shit. And you know, I was talking about, I was like, yeah, you know, I was dating this chick and then I was seeing this other girl and blah, blah, blah. So she was like, wait a second, you were in a relationship and you were like seeing another girl. And I was like, yeah, that's what non-monogamous people do. She's like, wait a second, you're non-monogamous? And I said, yeah. And then she's like, but you didn't say it on your profile. And I said, yeah, I did. And then I went to my phone and I showed her, I said, look, it says non-monogamous. And so she got so mad that she missed that it said non-monogamous. She fucking got her shit, jumped out the booth, damn near knocked over the fucking drinks. You know what I'm saying? And stormed out. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I'm sitting there just laughing at this shit. I'm like, this is fucking hilarious. Because she sort of, the phone, I showed her the phone. She's like, oh, but because she was mad because she looked stupid. Because she didn't actually look at the fucking profile or dismissed it or whatever the fuck it was. And she stormed out mad as shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like she acted like I lied to her. I was like, no, you just didn't read. You understand? And some of y'all would be like, you see, this is why I don't fuck with these Western women. They're all fucked up. This is why you got to go overseas and go get your passport, man. Right? This is the... Oh, my goodness. April said she was blinded by the good looks. But I'm telling you, this is the type of shit that'll happen. So dudes, you know, they'll complain about shit. I'm like, nigga, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Like dudes be getting so attached to these women that when like they're already thinking about, you know, spending a life with her and having kids. So when they're out with a chick and another dude is trying to check for her or trying to holler at her, the nigga's grabbing her up like, that's my girl. What are you talking about? What are you doing? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you don't know this woman. You just met her. You just met this woman. Stop. You understand what I'm saying? Stop. All right, so what was we out of the questions? Hold on, let me see. Where are we at? Hold on, let me see what the questions. Okay. Where was we at? Okay, yeah, we just did King Nino's joint. So this says, can't tell her come late, but pay for your own drinks. What? Can tell her come late, but I have no idea what you're talking about, Alexander. I have no idea. Call in and elaborate. So, Lakar, if you choose to be confident and approach women, but you still feel fear, would your fear still come out even when you took action? It could, but what's going to happen is that a lot of times the fact that you're doing it eliminates the fear. The fear is usually, you know, the what if or, you know, wondering about it. But once you're doing it, that shit just goes away. It's like a stage fright. You know, motherfuckers have stage fright, but as soon as they get on stage, they're fine. You understand? You know what I mean? Where was we at now? It says, Lakar, do you bring women on fun dates like bowling and Top Golf or things like that. No, that would be more so for a woman you're dating. So like, let's say like if I just met a woman on a dating app, we're not going to no golf and all that other extra shit. That's for a woman that's been fucking with you consistently for like, 4 to 5 months type shit. And then y'all go on a date or something like that. Is it okay to compliment women or should you compliment with yourself included? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. So you got to call up. What to do when she says, I want you to be more vulnerable with me. Don't be more vulnerable with her. So this one says, Ms. Lagar, how do you deal with stress when things don't go your way? Well, the thing is, and this is why you guys need to get on the Bad Boy membership, because I actually talk about this in the program. Where is it? This program right here. Hold on. Roll this up. 7 spiritual principles that'll help you step up your game. Which is on the Bad Boy membership. And basically, the perspective is that everything goes my way. And what I mean by that is this, is that I make a thought or decision based on my own free will to do something, right? And I want this outcome to happen. Now, what happens is sometimes the outcome does not happen that I expected. But what I understand is that all outcomes work to my benefit. I just may not necessarily know what the benefit is now. So let's say I say, you know what? I want to do this and I'm expecting or hoping A, B, and C happens based on me doing this. So let's say I do this and ABC doesn't happen. Now, because ABC didn't happen, I got X, Y, and Z because of A, B, and C not happening, and X, Y, and Z was more beneficial than A, B, and C could ever be. Do you see what I'm saying? So I use my own free will to do the things that I think I want to do, and then the universe will help me get that thing or get something equivalent or even better. So everything goes my way. You see what I'm saying? So this is why. So a lot of times you see a girl, you want to holler at her, she rejects you. Like, man, fuck, I wanted to get with her. But then you end up getting with a chick even better than her. You're more attracted to her. She's probably going to be, the first girl is going to be on some bullshit. This one is probably better suited for you, right? You're with a woman, y'all break up, you're all sad and shit. And then you get with a new girl who is way better than the last girl. You're like, shit, I'm so glad I broke up with this one, or that we broke up, because if we didn't break up, I wouldn't have met this one. You understand? Everything goes your way. Everything that happens is for your benefits. Sometimes you just don't understand why. You don't know it. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, think about it this way. You have a little kid who wants to eat candy all day. And then the parents take away the candy and they say, nah, you can't eat all that candy. You got to eat some real food. Now the kid is like, fuck, I wanted the candy. That was my way. I wanted it to be that. But you don't realize or understand that the kid doesn't understand the parents taking away the candy so that the kid could actually be healthy and not have a fucking stomach ache. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that at the end of the day, all the things are working to my benefit. Even if you don't realize it or understand it at the moment. You see what I'm saying? And you can think about that in all aspects. Because what happens is that causes you to not stress out. Because the stress comes from you thinking that something else should be. You understand? But if you have the mentality that all things that are happening or all things that come to pass are supposed to be that way, then what am I stressing about? You understand what I'm saying? Because however it goes is how it's supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Let me see. Where was we at? Hold on. So it says, when you compliment instead of saying you look good, is better to say you look good with me. So, okay. So the thing is when you compliment a woman, it definitely should be, especially when you're flirting and building sexual attention, it has to be in relation to you. You understand? So meaning, a lot of guys will just say to a girl, "Oh, I think you're pretty." And they're saying that because they're complimenting her, hoping that the compliment makes her like him. That's not how it works. So what happens is that your compliment should be in relation to you and what y'all two can do. So if I say, man, you looking sexy in those fucking jeans and we should get together so I can take them off. You understand? That's a compliment in relation to you. You see what I'm saying? Says Lacara, notice some women don't get mad by the way I carry myself. I don't care but they always seem to come back. Do you experience this? What do you mean? Wait, I know some women get mad by the way I carry myself because I don't care what they, think, but they always seem to come back. You need to elaborate on that a little bit. I'm trying to get exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But what time is it? I need to get some food. I'm fucking hungry as a motherfucker. So guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. Go to badboymembership.com so you can get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys go get that shit cracking. Make sure you get that. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Memberships. You got the Masculine Identity Membership shirts where you can go to thebadboystyle.com to get the Masculine Identity Membership shirts. And you could also get the Bad Boy Membership shirts there too. So make sure you guys go to thebadboystyle.com, thebadboystyle.com. Get your shirts. The shirts are fire. You feel what I'm saying? And these are good conversational pieces, man. You talking to a chick. She's like, "What's this Masculine Identity Membership?" "Oh, I'm glad you asked." Right? So you know what I mean? You could talk about some cool ass shit. You see what I'm saying? You said, "I'm saying they might get offended by something I do, but instead of distance, they come." Oh yeah. Well, that's gonna happen. Because the chick, even though you offend the girl, she's still attracted to you because you're being yourself. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll happen. Says, "I'm dating two women and they know it. I don't talk in detail about one to the other. Recently, one asks how long I've been dating the other. Where would you draw the line with questions like this?" Well, the thing is, I need to know what's the situation, because if this is two chicks you just met and you just hooking up with them, you don't even need to really be having conversations about either one of them to either one of them. Now, if you're in a, let's say you have a girlfriend and then you're dating another woman and this is like a longer term thing, then that's a different story. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, where you draw the line is based on, what is the situation between you and those women? If it's some new shit, you shouldn't even be talking about that shit. If it's women that you've been seeing for a while, right? Then, it's not an issue to let them know what's popping, but you don't really need to be going too deep into that if it's not a chick that's really, you know what I'm saying? If it's not really women that are substantial at this point. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, but guys, listen, I'm about to wrap this up. So again, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Join all the memberships. Get that shit cracking. Also, make sure you guys get the Masculine Identity Soap. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Get that shit going. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com to get that. So you can make that happen. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, people. That's pretty much it. And I will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out. I was thinking, I fucked up by even acknowledging y'all bitch niggas. Keep your mouth shut when you speaking to me. Your bitch is sleeping with me. Nigga, I beat it for free. She said you needing a fee. All that I'm being is me. Niggas be sleeping on me, so what they'll be dreaming of me? These bitch niggas is my groupies. They try to be just like me. I like coochie. They act like LGBTQ dudes be just putting extras on it. Like movies, I like Tootie. Kelly Bundy, I like Rudy. When she got older, that bitch bad, I like Judy. From Family Matters, she did porn, I like Tootsie. Topanga getting smashed, her lips was quite juicy. Facts. I'm sure you could tell I'm an 80s baby. Yes, sir. I fuck so much I should have 80 babies. Yes, sir. Only lady I call babies my lady. Any lady that'll play me is crazy. I was thinking that it gotta be hard for y'all to recognize that I'm that nigga and that y'all not that nigga. And that you'll never be that nigga. I slap a nigga in his fucking face and watch his mask fall off. He's a fucking fake. He's a fucking snake. You don't get bitches. You take pictures with prostitutes, nigga. Give me a fucking break. These goofy niggas on the internet, they be all into that. I'm where the winners at. Niggas be losing, that's why they trying to prove they getting that's wondering who I'm fucking. Your girl and tell you I'm hitting that. Niggas be like, yo, he's different. Just cause I ain't say your name don't mean I'm sneak dissing. Let's be clear, I'm dissing you, but I don't want niggas to know your name, my nigga. Keep listening. You're a nobody. You hear no probably. From every chick you know, you want nobodies. That's how you like them hoes. Have me on your show and acting just like them hoes, biatch. I was